Joining me now is Ricarda Louk, the mother of Shani Louk, a young Israeli-German woman kidnapped by Hamas terrorists at a music festival in Israel, who was pronounced dead yesterday, being Monday. Firstly, thank you so very much for taking the time to speak with us. I can't even begin to imagine your indescribable loss and pain. Something that many in Israel, as well as families of hostages, are struggling with, and you can attest to, is the fact that they don't know, this idea of being in limbo. But you now have confirmation on the fate of your dear daughter. Is there any comfort or solace at all in knowing versus not knowing?
Yeah, I can just feel with all the families of the kidnapped people. It's a horrible feeling that you're really more than 3 weeks already of not knowing. You don't have any sign, not of life, not on what conditions they are, who is captured, who is where, and you just don't get anything, like nothing, no information at all for almost 3 weeks. So it's really frustrating and very hard to stand. So on one side, it's at least I have some closure. I mean, we would have hoped for, we were optimistic and we hoped for a different outcome, but at least we know what happened and she didn't suffer. And yeah, and we know where she is, and we will not be ending up not knowing ever. I mean, our worst fear was that the hostages will be released and she won't be one of them, and then we would never know what happened to her, if she's alive, if not, where is she? And this, I think, is the most feared outcome that could ever happen to a family.
You received this incredibly gut-wrenching information, but there is no closure in terms of a proper and dignified burial for your dear Shani. I apologize profusely for bringing this up, but for the viewers who don't know, Israel's Zaka Rescue Service confirmed that a bone from the base of her skull, without which a person cannot survive, had been recovered. How does this feel to you, knowing that you said that it does bring some comfort in knowing her fate, but not that you can give her a dignified burial?
Yeah, I don't want to imagine what they've done to the body and what happened there. I don't want to think about it. But from my personal view, I know that she didn't suffer. She was dead already. Her soul is already resting somewhere up. And so I don't mind anymore about the body. It's not so important for me anymore. And we will create her some kind of burial just for us and the family, so you have a place to go to and mourn, like a memorial. So we will do that. If we have a body or not, it doesn't matter anymore for us.
Ricarda, what has been the response of both the Israeli and the German governments regarding your daughter?
I mean, they gave us a contact person. We were in touch all the time with the German government, and they promised us to do everything to get them out. And we were in contact also with the Israeli governments. But, you know, until now, there is no facts, really, no results yet, right? There are so many families that are still looking for their kidnapped people, and they know nothing, and they don't know if there is a progress, if there's no progress, there's no outcome yet. I mean, it's horrible. Like, we're still disappointed a bit in the governments that both of them did not manage to do anything yet. I mean, it's a long time they're already there. People need medicine, some are injured, some are old, some are children, little ones. And still there's no sign that they are going to be released. So I think the parents, they start doubting in the actions that the governments are taking. Is it really the top priority? How come the whole world is not reacting more? I mean, there are many people from all over the world that are captured there, that are not part of this conflict. And I don't know, we don't see any result yet. So I think that's the problem.
Absolutely, and no doubt there's going to be many questions both now and at the end of this. Ricarda, I don't want to take up too much more of your time, but I would like you, if you're able to tell us about your daughter, the person she was, because I believe that we should know about her life and not just her death.
Yes, we will always remember her. She was a loving person with a huge heart. She had many friends. She was an artist. She liked to travel languages, people all over the world. And she liked to dance and music. And she was peace loving. And she had so much ahead of her. But she did live a good life, and she was happy. And that's the way we want to remember her.
The fact that she was at a music video festival just really is a testament to the type of person that she was, wanting to celebrate life, music. Ricarda Louk, on a personal level, I am so sorry for your loss, and I hope that at some point there is some comfort, and that at least in your mourning, there's comfort from the state of Israel. Ricarda Louk, the mother of Shani Louk, a young Israeli German woman kidnapped by Hamas terrorists at a music festival in Israel, who was pronounced dead yesterday morning. Thank you so very much for joining us and for taking the time to speak about your daughter here on I-24 News.
Thank you.